He was such a great guy.
You can tell Alex Damron is proud of his big brother.
He was always wanting to help people. He was always talking, always cracking jokes with everyone. He was, I guess you could say, he was kind of like the life of the party.
This morning he received the call that his brother, Adam Black, was killed. Adam worked as a security guard and recently moved to Hamilton to be near his fiancée. Fairfield Township police say Black was shopping at Walmart and tried to intervene to stop a suspect, Anthony Brown, during an attempted robbery. Police say Brown shot and killed Black.
It's just very, very unfortunate, you know, because he died trying to protect people, and that's, to me, he died a hero.
Today, Damron drove in from Columbus. He poured through photos of his brother, his hero, with this message to the person responsible.
As far as the suspect goes, I really hope that he knows what he did and what the pain is that he brought upon all of these people, not only just for my brother, but for the other individual that was injured in the shooting.
And the heartbreak continues. As I mentioned, that Black had just moved to Hamilton to be near his fiancée. But tonight the family tells me that Black and his fiancée just announced a few weeks ago that they were pregnant. So tonight that family remembers the man that was and the father that never got to be. Reporting live in Fairfield Township, Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.
Just a devastating blow there, Meredith. Did Damron share of his memories of his last time with his brother?
Yes, he did. He said he just saw him yesterday. He was still helping him with that move from Columbus down to Hamilton, saying that he was helping him move his things, not knowing that later that night that his brother would die. He said their last conversation ended with one brother telling him that he loved him and the other brother telling him that he loved him too. So tonight they, and that brother and the family members that remain, hold close to those treasured memories.
That really puts in perspective to hold your loved ones tight. Thank you, Meredith. Meredith Stutz, live in Fairfield Township. Well,